Hey bees, welcome back. So guess what? Where are we? We are in outer space because March is Women's History Month, and today we are going to be looking at someone who loves space so much, and her name is Mae Jemison. And we are going to read her story, Mae Among the Stars. And what better place to read this story than in space? So, welcome and join me as we learn about Mae Jemison. She is one of my favorites to learn about. My mother, when she was little, she wanted to be an astronaut just like Mae Jemison. So, that's what inspires me to learn about her. So, Mae Among the Stars, written by Rhoda Ahmed, illustrated by Stasia Burrington. Little Mae was a dreamer. They say that daydreamers never succeed, but little Mae was different. One day, Mae was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. What will you tell them, Mae? I will tell them I want to see Earth. This is Earth, Mae's mother said. The flowers, the grass, the forest, and mountains. We live on Earth. I know, but I want to see Earth from out there. That's an amazing plan, little Mae. Then you have to become an astronaut. That way you can see Earth from space. Astronaut? Do you think I could do that? Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it and you work hard for it, it is possible. Mae asked her mom to take her to the library. She searched for books about space and astronauts. After dinner, Mae drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains and cardboard boxes. Looks like she even made a spaceship. Very creative of Mae. Later, she asked her dad, "But how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible." "You will find your way, Mae, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible." But space is so far away. It's closer than you think, little Mae, and you may get there sooner than you think. Ooh, does anybody know what this is? It's something we use to look up at the stars so we can see them nice and big. Yes, a telescope. Good job. That night, Mae had a happy dream. She was dancing in space surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she could see Earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. Do you like to look up at the stars? I know that I do. Me and my friends like to look at the stars, and we love to look at the moon. The next morning, May told her parents about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone, and every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. Why do you think her eyes are lighting up? Are they really like, are there lights just shining through her eyes? Or is it like, wow, you can see the excitement through her eyes? In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in line on the rug. Today, we are going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be, and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first? I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a teacher, football player. I want to be a mom. I want to go to space. I want to be an astronaut. All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked, May, are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good for. I'm going to reread that. Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you. What do you think she meant by like you? May doesn't seem to be understanding either. I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut. May felt very disappointed. On her way home from school, May was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it used to be. So the other students laughing and her teacher's comment made her feel sad inside, right? They weren't encouraging. At home, May started crying. Miss Bell said I can't become an astronaut. What a silly thing to say, said her mother. She told me I should be a nurse instead, said May. Her mother wiped away her tears. My dear May, I hope you didn't believe her. Of course I believed her. She's my teacher. I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, May, and go to space. So although May may not have had an encouraging teacher, and her teacher was very wrong for telling her that, you guys have awesome teachers that I know are encouraging you to follow your dreams and to believe in yourself and are helping you build confidence and courage. Thank you, Mom. I promise when I go to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship. Her mom took her hand and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, if I can dream it, if I can believe in it, and if I work hard for it, anything is possible. May went on dreaming, believing, and working really hard. And guess what? She went to space and waved to her mom and dad on Earth. May became an astronaut. Mae Jemison, the first African American woman astronaut. So let's read about Dr. Mae Jemison really quickly. Dr. May Jameson. May Carol Jameson was born October 17, 1956, in Decatur, Alabama. May always loved science. She loved being outside and looking up at the stars, knowing that one day she would travel to space. May is highly educated. She graduated from Morgan Park High School in 1973, and at the incredible age of 16, she enrolled at Stanford University, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemical Engineering in 1977. After May got her MD in 1981 from Cornell Medical College, she briefly worked as a general practitioner. So that's a certain kind of doctor, before leaving to work with the Peace Corps. So the Peace Corps are a group of people that go to other countries and help those of us or those people who are in need. She worked as the Peace Corps as a medical officer in Liberia and Sierra Leone. So she worked as a doctor in the Peace Corps to help people in other countries. When she returned home, May decided to follow her childhood dream of going to space, and she accomplished many firsts. She applied to NASA's astronaut training program and on June 4, 1987, was accepted. She became the first African American female astronaut. On September 12, 1992, May's dream finally came true when she traveled to space on the shuttle Endeavour mission STS-47. It was then that May officially became the first African American woman in space. May left NASA in 1993 and became the first real astronaut to act in an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Today she heads the Jameson Group and the Dorothy Jameson Foundation for Excellence. May speaks fluent Russian, Japanese, and Swahili. And that is May Jameson. So, May Jameson. So, I hope that May has inspired you to work hard and try your best and never let anybody stop you from following your dreams. See you next time, bees.